Okay then, welcome to the AI Social Funnel program. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to walk you through every single thing that I've built for you, step by step, so we'll go through it together. Okay, let me know when you can see my screen, bro.
Yep, I can see it.
Cool. Before we start, man, just like quick background. I remember you joining my previous program. You got in, and now how are you doing in terms of your AI agency? How far have you come?
Yeah, I've actually got my second client just now, like last week. I've got a first client which is like in the property. It's actually one client divided into two companies, so it's technically like three clients. It's a wine shop, then there is a property development company basically, and then the second client came in and they are like a hair restoration clinic. So yeah, been actually doing pretty good, bro. Like for the first month, I was grinding and like let's say nothing was happening, and then suddenly in the span of literally 7 days, I signed two clients. So it's starting to go pretty well, and I'm really excited to hop on this new social funnel thing because I think that it's going to take things to a whole nother level, to be honest.
100%, man. 100%. It will. Okay, man. Can you see my screen? Can you see this
Yep.
Notion dashboard?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So basically, this is going to be a one-to-one dashboard because there is a one-to-one mentorship. So basically, here you're going to find everything that you need. Starting from here, you can watch this video after this call just
Okay.
so you know how to navigate through this. And then we have the playbooks here, right? So it's going to walk you through what the AI social funnel is. It's going to walk you through the content creation, how to create content, like everything that I know about content, I put inside of here.
Awesome.
Also, if you want to hire outreach VAs, which I'm going to cover later on, how you're going to do it, etc., you can find that here. IG highlight template, demo message, blah blah blah. You can basically you're going to understand more of this once we have gone through this strategy right here.
Yep.
Then we also have a directory tracking system. You can find editors here. All of the calls that we're going to have, one-on-one calls, we're going to put inside of here so you can watch back the recordings, including this one. And then we have your main thing here, which is going to be your full strategy that I built out, as you can see here. We're going to go into this soon. And then we're going to have weekly steps. So every time you complete these steps right here that I give to you, you unlock new steps, right? So
Awesome.
you'll do them. I'll review it with you. All right, and then we'll go through the next steps, right? So it'll be like a step-by-step program,
Yep.
And then you're going to find your assets here. Once we start scripting out some ads that we're going to use, like top of funnel attention acquisition ads, I'm going to put them inside of here, help you script them out. YouTube VSL, cold calling tracker you can already find here. Social media tracker you can find here. Your messaging, I already built this out. We're going to go into this soon. Your qualification questions and everything that you're going to use is going to be inside of here. Okay, so then there's going to be tons of more things. This is just the beginning. Now for the strategy, and yeah, also if you can remind me to give you access after the call to all of this,
Yeah, of course.
I'll give you access to this. But yeah, starting with the strategy, I already have it out here on Miro. So while I was going through, because we had an onboarding, we were supposed to have an onboarding call, but I just sent you a document that you could fill out.
Yeah.
Just so I know your business. So basically what I found out about your business, and the onboarding document was a lot longer than this. This is just like a summary of this. So your biggest bottleneck in your AI agency right now is that you have a low converting funnel, and your goal is to create a high converting funnel and create like scalable inbound lead systems. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So just to, and correct me if I'm wrong here, bro. This is what I understood your business. So your offer is rather than just selling AI receptionist or rather than just selling like a specific AI agent, you're selling a consultation, right? So you're selling, first you do the consultation, you find out what kind of bottlenecks they have in their business, and then you build a custom workflows that can solve exactly those bottlenecks in these businesses, so they can save them revenue and also time and money. So yeah, what your funnel looks like this. You do audit call, you find bottlenecks and create a custom workflow.
Exactly.
And the problems you solve for them could be missed calls, follow-ups, dormant lead database, create longer LTVs and etc. Depends on what kind of automation they want. And your unique mechanism, or how you basically are unique to all other AI agencies, are that you're not limited to only one offer. Your offer is flexible to their exact problems, and let business owners and also you let business owners see the value through the calculator that you have created, so they can see how much money they're gonna save with AI or make. And yeah, different from competitors, custom workflows, and you also offer a free audit call. Now your ICP is basically local businesses that have 10 to 15 employees in the US, and their biggest pain points is that they tried AI, they're not happy, they can't manage everything by themselves, they have a lot of no-shows, they want to make more money. They're like, it's getting expensive to run a business because they probably have expensive systems, which relies on humans or other softwares and not AI. And your current client acquisition method is cold calling, referrals, and personal connections.
Exactly. It's been so
And your demo, yeah, and for your demo, you're only offering AI receptionists as of right now. Now, what I've done for you is I built out the whole social funnel for you. Basically, it's not only your Instagram and YouTube, obviously, it's a lot more than that. It's a lot more happening on the back end. So basically, this is going to be your offer. If you come into here, you can find it here. So let's go through this first. How you're going to offer yourself, how you're going to offer and position yourself in the market. So if you open this right here, how can I zoom in basically? Okay, we can just go to your, instead of doing this, we can go to your, right here, done messaging. So basically, this is gonna be your messaging, bro. You don't sell AI solutions. What I called it, instead of just AI solutions or custom AI workflows, I called it revenue patches, right? Okay. So revenue patches is, because it's like a unique name. It's a unique mechanism, right? So a revenue patch is just fixing the holes in a business where money is leaking out, right? So a diagnostic system that identifies where businesses are leaking money. So that can be missed calls, dormant leads, no-shows, slow admin, poor follow-up. And then based on the patch they have, basically, you call it a revenue patch instead of just calling it like, or you're losing money, right? You call it a revenue patch. So, and then based on that, you build custom AI workflows to patch those holes and add 10 to 30K a month in recovered revenue. Now, you could go ahead and say, yeah, I just build custom AI workflows. It sounds boring as fuck. Nobody want to listen. They already heard that hundreds of times, right? But if you call it something which is like, which sounds a lot more sexy and attractive, for example, an AI revenue patch. People never heard that before, right? So even if they don't need it, they're still going to be, exactly. So they're going to be like, fuck. Okay, I have low battery on this. Bro, let me just change my microphone real quick. I don't know why this had to happen right now.
No worries.
Okay, one second. Shit, I can't even change the microphone. Okay, let's see what we can do. Can you still hear me, bro?
Yep. Loud and clear.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to sit like this. Maybe let me just move the screen a little bit. Okay, now it's at least charging.
Right, awesome.
Okay, bro, so yeah, AI revenue patch, right? And the core problem you solve is that most businesses don't have a revenue problem. They have a revenue leak problem, right? So missed calls, right? Because of that, they're losing customers. Studies show that 62% of calls go unanswered. Dormant lead databases, right? Money sitting on the table. They literally have that. They have high no-show rates, or at least some kind of no-show rate they have. That is money sitting there, or money leaking or revenue leaking, right? They have, which wastes calendar slots and lost revenue. Slow follow-ups, right? Leads going cold or to competitors. Manual admin work, unclear sales pipeline, no review system to maximize reviews, right? And the hidden cost is because you're going after aesthetic clinics and med spas, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so a med spa doing 500K a year with a 40% no-show rate is losing 200K in potential revenue, right? Or an HVAC company. Now, these are just examples that I'm giving you, but I know that you're doing med spas, right? An HVAC company missing 30% of after-hour calls is losing like 50K a year in emergency jobs. A service business with 500 dormant leads at 2K average value, that's like $1 million sitting untouched, right? And often, bro, the local businesses, because they don't know too much about AI, they haven't seen it in this perspective, right? What they think is that they need more marketing, more leads, and better staff. But what they actually need is to patch the revenue holes and keep what they're already generating, right? So they
Exactly.
don't have to do all this fancy shit. They just, it's like holes in their business, right? See it as like a business, there is holes in it, or like this, right? There is holes in this, and we're losing water. Now, would you go ahead and fucking modify the bottle and do all of that shit, or would you just patch where there is holes? You're obviously
Exactly.
patch where there is holes, right? So that's what we're kind of. That's the idea. That's going to be your messaging to these business owners, and how you're going to patch these holes is going to be with AI, right? So your unique mechanism, AI revenue patch, and here is the step by step on how it works, right? So the first thing they're going to do is they're going to fill out a form describing their biggest bottleneck and what's costing them the most time and money in their business. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take that form that they filled out, you're going to analyze their business and build, because right now the only demos you're building is all AI receptionists. You kind of don't
Yeah.
know how to build for other workflows, right?
Yeah. Figuring it
So
out.
what you're gonna yeah. So what you're gonna do is this is fucking genius, bro. What you're gonna do is instead of only building AI receptionist demos and let the other ones be, what you're gonna do is you're gonna build like a visual workflow on Miro, showing exactly how AI will patch their
Okay.
specific revenue. Like for example, let's say you get a business who fills out this form and they tell you like, yeah, let me think of a problem. Like we're losing leads because we have or we're losing a lot of customers because a lot of them don't show up. And
Mm-hmm.
then what you can do is obviously you can't sell them an AI receptionist, right? So you can't create them an AI receptionist demo. What you can do then is you can go on Miro and you can literally just look at this, bro. Where's Miro? So you can literally just go on Miro. Have you used Miro before?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Yeah, so basically, bro, this is what you're gonna do. You take like this, and then you just call it like a cool name, bro. Like since they're losing slow ups, follow ups, or what was the problem that we're gonna solve for them?
No show rate.
Uh, yeah, no show rate. So no show, no show AI patch for Meds Plus. And then basically what you're going to do is just build it out like this, So lead comes in, and then just do like a color on. Just make it look cool as well,
Yeah.
right? Then you connect it to like, okay, when the leads comes in, uh, AI follows up, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Basically, I don't know what kind of workflow you're gonna create for that, but you're the expert in that, right?
Yeah.
So basically, whatever workflow is gonna help them reduce no shows, which is probably gonna be like follow ups and then confirmations and things like that. You basically just build it out on AI, and then you just make it look cool, and you just send them like you create a loom out of this, and you're like, okay, whatever their name is, hey John, so this is gonna be what we can build out for you. So a no-show AI patch for MedSpas is what we call it, and this problem is super common. So here's what's gonna happen, John. The leads is gonna come in, and right now you probably have nothing following up the leads, and that's the reason you're losing out or you're getting so many no-shows. What we're gonna do is we're gonna implement an AI that follows up with all these leads so you don't miss out, right? And then you're going to break it down and break it down in numbers as well, right? Because
Yeah.
business owners, what they like to hear is numbers, right? So here you go. Free demo plus ROI breakdown. So you'll send them a loom of walking through the workflow that you created, plus, and this is very important, the math showing exactly how much time and money it will save them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Because you can only send if you only send like the workflow, yeah, cool. It looks cool. They're gonna tell them like, yeah, we're gonna stop leads coming from here and there or whatever, right? But if you tell them like on the side as well, you break down the maths, right? For example, it's a med spa. Tell them, yeah, let's say fillers, right? When you guys book fillers, you're getting so many no shows. One filler appointment costs, I don't know, fucking
Yeah.
$300,
Some
$500,
nuts.
right? $500, you guys are losing out on 40% of your leads. Let's say you guys are getting 100 appointments a month on fillers. 40% of them are not showing up. 40 times by 500, this is the kind of money you're losing out on. And this AI patch or AI, what do we call it? No show AI patch will fix exactly that. Does that make sense? You're breaking down in numbers because this is very, a lot of people get this wrong because they don't do like, they don't break down the maths. And then when they don't break down the maths, it doesn't make sense in the business owner's head. Even though it looks cool, but it doesn't make sense to do it. For business owners, when you're selling to business owners, just remember one thing, bro. If it doesn't make sense, or if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. So you always have to show them that it can make them more money and how much more it can make them. Does that make
Awesome.
sense?
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Can I just ask, like, this, as we're gonna be sending it as basically a loom, recorded the Myron, just
Yeah.
explaining like what it's all about, the workflow and how much you can earn them and stuff like that, and then sending it with a calendar link. Do you recommend
Exactly.
doing it in this way, like the loom, or like why not do it as a call? Like, if you could just tell me the reasoning why the loom is better than just directly getting them on the call.
So the thing is, when they just applied for the demo, the
Yep.
thing about that is that they are not warm enough, right? Yes, sometimes they can, right? You can try and book a call with them, and yes, you're gonna get people that are gonna book calls with you, but the conversion rates will be lower because there's a lot
Okay.
of friction, right? It's a lot of friction. They're gonna think, I gotta hop on a call for him to explain to me. They're gonna know he's gonna try and sell me, right? They just entered your funnel, and I'm gonna show you like how the funnel works. Like they just saw in top of funnel attention acquisition ad, they just entered the funnel. Let's say they just started following you, and you're reaching out to them, you're speaking to them, or they fill out a form, and the first thing you do is like, let's book a call, right? They're not
Yeah,
warm
that
enough.
makes sense.
So you're not going to get as many calls as possible. Versus if you can send like a 5 minute loom, showing them value, building trust with them. And then, right, then when we send the Calendly link, then it's going to be because they already built trust by watching this. They already seen what you can, like a personalized demo exactly for them. So
Yeah, that makes
now it's easier to get them on a call. Plus, when you get them on a call, it's going to be easier to close because you don't have to sell that much. They already know what you do, who you are, proof that it works. And on top of that, it's seeing like a custom workflow for their business
No,
and the
that's really
maths
good.
breaking down.
That's really good because honestly, I was before kind of planning to just do it as like straight up call. So this actually might, earn a lot more money to the agency, like to our side, by warming them up more, right? So that's definitely
Yeah.
golden stuff.
Yeah, like it depends, bro. Because in the stage you're in right now, you're probably like, because we're just starting out, you're not gonna
Yeah,
get a lot of leads. You're not gonna get like thousands of leads every single
yeah,
day. So then it doesn't make sense. Then it's better if you use more time on building trust and getting the people on the call that you get, they're actually warm and they're actually pre-sold.
awesome.
Does that
Yeah,
make
that makes
sense?
sense. Yeah, totally,
Let's
totally.
say you're getting a lot of leads, a shit ton of leads. Then probably either way you can do is hire an assistant, which we're going to help you with as well.
Yep.
Hire an assistant to build these demos for you, or you can just, or let's say you have hundreds of results on your profile, and then you don't need the demo anymore
Yep.
because it's you already work with hundreds of businesses, right? So
Yeah.
they can already build a lot of trust by watching testimonials and case studies. So yeah, that's what you're gonna do. Yeah, keep asking me these questions, bro, because it's very
Okay.
important to understand why we're doing
Yeah.
this. Now, step 4 is gonna be an enrollment call, and notice how I didn't call it a sales call.
Yeah.
Basically, all of this, what all of this is doing, it's pre-selling them, right? Let me show you. Let me show you right here, bro. So this is an enrollment call right here, right? This right here is an enrollment call. This is the funnel, right? Top of
Yeah.
funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. They see your ad or they see your content, they start following you, they binge watch your content, and then they apply for a demo. You create them the demo. So when they get on this call, what's gonna happen, bro? They're gonna already be pre-sold, right? The pre-selling,
Mm-hmm.
look at this. The pre-selling is gonna happen, or the selling is going to happen pre-call. 80% of the selling is going to happen pre-call. So when they get on a call with you, they're already so much sold that it leads to a natural sale. And that's the reason I call it an enrollment call instead of a sales call. And yes, it's not going to happen for every single call that you're going to have, but for some calls, it's going to be easy to close. I just posted a call yesterday on my YouTube. Did you see that?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Bro, it was a 20-minute call. 20-minute call.
Super
I was
simple.
sleep deprived. Like I wasn't even good at sales, bro. Like I was just asking simple questions. My energy wasn't even there, and still I closed him for 5K plus 750
Yeah,
a
man.
month
It's
because
definitely a
he
lot better
came through my
than
Instagram.
cold calls.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So that's why I call it the enrollment call. So you hop on a call with them, you get the contract done, and you take the payment. And then step 5 is the implementation. You build or install the patch for them. And it doesn't have to be you. I'm going to show you how to outsource this to developers and etc.
Okay.
But yeah, the results, they see their exact solution before they buy. No guessing, no generic pitch, no here. And it's just, here is your custom patch. Here's the ROI. Let's install it. Right? And why this works is every business has different leaks. You diagnose it first, then you prescribe the patch. And then instead of basically being a salesman trying to sell them what they don't need, you're more of like a doctor. When you go to the doctor's office, before you step in there, they don't just fucking tell you, yeah, bro, you need an injection, right? They don't even know what the problem is. They talk to you, and then they prescribe you what you need, and that's exactly the messaging, and that's exactly what you're gonna do, and that's how you're gonna stand out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally, totally.
This is your core marketing angles. You can read through this after the call. I'm not going to go too much into them. You're going to use this when you're creating content. And then these are your pain points for your ICP. We're not going to go through them right now. I help. So I didn't know your niche because I messaged you. So
Yeah.
now I know it's med spas and aesthetic clinics. So this is basically going to be your messaging in one sentence. I help med spas or aesthetic clinics add 10 to 30K a month using my AI patch system for med spas. You don't have to say for med spas because you already say med spas here. And yeah, these are some content hook ideas. These are objections that you can get as well. You can go through them as well after this. But yeah, this is your basically your messaging and your offer, basically.
Yeah, sounds
Is
good.
that clear? Is everything clear?
Totally.
Do you have any questions?
Totally, bro. No, that definitely makes sense, and I think the whole funnel part of warming them up, because a big part of my business is the fact that it's more consultational, right? That it's not just basically here's what I'm selling, one size fits all solution, and buy it. So the
Exactly.
warming up phase of it, that they need to understand what the problem is, how we're gonna solve it for them, and how much you can earn money for them. I think the way you put it of recording it as a loom from the Miro, that's honestly something I didn't think of before myself. I was just gonna basically get them on a call, try and talk to them, which firstly is a massive waste of time if they aren't interested, no show rates and all this bullshit which no one wants to deal with, and then when you actually get to the sales call, then it's way easier to close them because they are warm. They know what they are going into, and they just are already more open to the fact like, okay, they know how much this will earn me this much, this is how it will work, do I want to pay or not?
100%. And that's how it should be, bro. Like a lot of AI agencies, and not even AI agencies, bro, a lot of like sales. Yes, there are techniques and things like that, building
Yeah,
rapport and using against them. But honestly, bro, the best sale is when they're already pre-sold. When they're
exactly.
already like, when you bought my program, you're already pre-sold. You didn't come onto the
Yeah, bro.
call asking a hella questions because you already seen my content. You already seen all of that shit, right?
Yep.
So you were like, okay, I know who this guy is. I know what he does. I know the value he provides. I've seen those results. We enroll. And now you're here.
Exactly, bro.
You just generate their same results, right? And same thing for my
Exactly.
AI agency, bro. The call I posted yesterday, I was shit at sales, bro. I didn't even sell him. I was just asking a couple of questions. I was tired. And then what happened was he bought because he was already pre-sold, right? So that's what I'm talking about. That's
Yeah,
why
I
this
think
funnel is very good.
I think honestly, like sales tactics and all that, yeah, they're good for some things, but to be honest, what they seem to me from my, let's say, unprofessional opinion is that it's just a masquerade for a lot of neglecting of the previous phase. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're basically trying to
exactly.
psychologically trick them instead of actually convincing them and showing them that this is what they need. When you convince them, then you don't need
Exactly.
all of this bullshit masquerade.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's important to have sales skills. I'm not saying that you
Yeah,
shouldn't
of
have sales
course.
skills at all.
Totally.
Obviously, you should have that. But most of your selling should already happen before the prospect gets on the call.
Yeah.
So when you get on the call, you're confident that they're going to close. It's not like you're trying to sell the fuck out of them and all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, this is how you're going to position yourself in the market. Do you see how this is very, because there are probably other people also selling AI consultation, right? Do you see how this actually separates you from the rest of the market?
Definitely. Even just the name itself, like I've never heard it to be honest, and I'm like, I look at a lot of these people, like a lot of these people who sell AI consultations, have got this more consultational basis. Never heard this. So even just this is gonna,
Exactly.
really niche and hyper target that one person who I really want to talk to, who I want to sell to.
Exactly. And we're going to use this offer and positioning your messaging in your ads. And the ads are going to fucking crush, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
bro. You're in the right
they will.
place.
They will.
Okay, let's go to the Instagram lander, bro. So this is basically what your Instagram is gonna look like. So just I think you already have one. You have
Yeah,
two
yeah.
users though, right? One is
Yeah, I've
more
got two users.
personal, and one is more like for your AI agency.
Yep.
So this is gonna be your AI agency,
Okay.
because you're gonna actually attract people to your AI agency, right? That's the whole point here.
Yep.
So basically, Dan Bright AI Solutions School. You don't have to worry too much about the name. A lot of people they worry too much about the name and
Yeah.
the fucking bro, profile picture. This profile picture is from your WhatsApp. Is good. You
Yeah.
know, looks professional. Your name is good. Dan Bright AI Solutions. You don't have to fucking bro. You don't have to do all of this fancy shit, right?
Yeah.
Then this is going to be your bio, just to make the statement clear to everyone. Helping, I forgot to change this, but you can change this. Helping med spas and aesthetic clinics at 10 to 30K a month through my AI patch system. Free AI patch demo for your niche. Boom, they click here. Okay, and
Awesome.
I'm going to show you what this link is going to be soon. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have 3 pinned posts, right? So you can pin posts on Instagram. You can have
Yep.
3 pinned posts. So the first pin post is going to be what is an AI patcher or what is the AI patch system?
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, yes, it grabs attention, but not everyone knows what it is, right? And basically, in this video, what you're gonna do is you're gonna talk about what it is, who it's for, why you need it, and very important to have the ROI breakdown. So an AI patch system is something that stops your leaking revenue from your med spa, right? Who it's for,
Yeah.
why you need it, and then you can basically just come up with an example, bro. Let's say your med spa is losing calls, and each appointment, blah 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 blah. You know how to break it down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then how it works. Tell them basically this right here. How it works is what we do is we uh, we diagnose your business, find your biggest bottleneck, what's costing you time and money. Then we create a custom workflow if you like it, and we also break down the numbers, how much money can save you. Then if you like it, we install it into your business. Don't say we get you on a call and then because
Yeah.
that doesn't sound good, right? Tell them like we diagnose your business, then we create a custom workflow, or not a custom workflow, but a custom AI patch that could fix exactly that problem that you have. We show you exactly how much money can make your business or save your business every month. And then if you like it, you give us the green light, we install it into your business. So don't talk about calls, don't talk about contracts, because it doesn't
Yeah.
sound sexy.
Of course, man. Of course.
So that's gonna be, and then also in the end, you're gonna have a call to action, which is gonna be how to apply for the free demo, or for a free diagnosis or whatever you wanna call it. I would call it, yeah, free diagnosis to find your biggest bottleneck in your business, and
Okay.
then you're gonna basically show them a screenshot. Okay, click here in the link in my bio, fill out this 30-second form, describe your biggest bottleneck, and then I'll send you a free demo
Mm-hmm.
of
Mm-hmm.
what kind of AI patch we can install into your business and how we can save you money. That's going to be your first pin post. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Cool. Now, second pin post is going to be show them the 3 of the most demanded workflows in one reel, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
want you to, after this call, I want you to, when you're going to create this, I want you to basically go ahead and find out the biggest 3 problems med spas have that
Yeah.
leaks them money. And then I want you to create like a custom workflow around it, like this.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go into N8N or you can go into make.com. Basically, I want you to demonstrate the 3 most demanded ones, or the 3 most common workflows, 3 workflows that can solve the most common problems for med spas.
Mm-hmm.
So when they watch this, they're going to be like, okay, this can, whatever the problems is, right? Oh, okay, this can do our slow, this can get us better, this can handle all our calls, call new leads from ads, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Whatever workflows are the most demanded. You can literally go ahead and chat GPT this. You can go
Yeah.
and do research on your own. You can speak to AI agency owners. It's not AI agency owners, but like med spa owners, and find out exactly what they're struggling with.
How long do you think
And
that this
then
video should kind of be like, since it's three workflows in one video? What would you recommend?
you're not going to go into details, bro. You're just going to show them like this. So you're going to be like, here are the top three demanded workflows for med spas or AI custom AI patches. So the first one is a no-show AI patch. So when your lead comes in, AI follows up, blah 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 blah. You're not gonna describe it in full detail, right?
Yeah,
You're just
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah. Of course.
like this is how it works, and then this is number two, and this is number three. It doesn't have to be more than like 1.5 minute. I
Okay.
wouldn't
Yep.
recommend
Makes sense.
creating any reels more than 1.5 minute.
Makes sense.
That's going to be your second pin post. Now, for the third pin post, you're going to talk about how AI is taking over the med spa industry and how it's making med spas more money and saving them more time every single day, right? So basically, what we're trying to create here, what we're trying to recreate here is like a testimonial. Because what does a testimonial do? A testimonial, when let's say I'm a med spa owner and I'm watching your testimonial that you have on your page from another med spa owner, I'm getting the perception, okay, so this or AI is taking over the industry and it's saving med spas time. I need it,
Yeah.
right? But since you don't have any testimonials right now, usually we would put a testimonial here, but since you don't have any right now, what you're going to do is you're going to give them the same perception, right? When they watch this reel, they're still going to get the same psychological effect that AI is taking over, med spas are using AI, and I need AI, just like the testimonial. So you're just going to talk about how AI is taking over the med spa industry and how it's making med spas more money and saving them more time every single day. Now, what you can do, what I recommend you to do in this pin post is that you use studies, right? Go to ChatGPT
Mm-hmm.
or Claude. I recommend using Claude instead of ChatGPT. Ask Claude, like, how many med spas are using AI? And then, just grab some numbers and then show it back up with numbers and studies.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
This one, I would do, like let me see. Have you done whiteboard videos before, like Miro videos, like I do on my
Yeah.
profile?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I would do it this one that way.
Mm-hmm.
This one, yeah, this one Miro as well,
Mm-hmm.
and then this one I would do like a talking head, and then
Okay.
just add pictures of the studies.
Okay. That sounds good.
Or maybe, yeah, I would do this as well as a Miro. So Miro, and then this one is yeah, Miro, and then talking head with
Okay.
pictures on top.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll do
Okay.
that then.
So yeah, this is gonna be your Instagram lander. Do you have any questions around that?
No, it's pretty solid, I would say. Like nothing really unclear on that. Sounds good.
Cool, bro. Cool. Now this is gonna be your demo page, right? Because obviously they're gonna click, and this demo page is gonna be linked inside of here,
Yeah.
right here, right? So basically, what we're gonna do with the demo page is you're gonna have basically your logo on top of here or a picture of an AI or whatever, and
Yeah.
then this is gonna be your copy. Only 5 free custom patches this week. Don't miss out. Want to see how an AI revenue patch would fix your biggest revenue leak for your med spa? Make sure to add the word med spa in here
Yep.
because when I was creating this, I wasn't really sure on if you're selling to med spas or trying to go broad. But
Mm-hmm.
since you want to sell to med spas, yeah, write that in here and then fill out this 30-second form. I'll build you a custom workflow showing exactly how AI would recover revenue from your business, free, no strings. Instead of calling it custom workflow, custom revenue patch. That's what I would call it. And then AI recover revenue for your med spa instead, right? So all
Mm-hmm.
wherever it says business, just call it med spa like this, right?
Yeah.
So it sounds more niche. And then we'll get a visual board showing your custom patch, a walkthrough explaining how it works, and ROI breakdown showing you how much your business or how much your med spa would recover slash make, and then they can click on starts, and then you can ask them questions, and your questions that you're going to ask them is you're going to find it. If you click on here, it's going to be in your Notion dashboard right here. So it's not going to be a lot. What type of business do you run? Med spa, aesthetic clinics. And the thing is, you're going to get some leads that are not the right fit. For example, last
Mm-hmm.
week I got 10 applications 7 of them were the right fit. 3 of them were not the right fit, which is tire kickers. So it's very
Yeah,
important that
makes
you
sense.
ask what kind of business you run. You can also get a lot of other business owners as well, bro. You can get like, I get a mix of everything. So
Yeah.
you're not probably just only going to get med spas. So
Yeah, yeah.
whatever you get, just work with it.
Yeah.
What's the number one thing costing you most money in Prime right now? For example, miss too many calls or high no-show rate, and then you put like a long answer here. Roughly how much do you think is costing you? Where should I send the custom AI revenue patch? Name, text field, phone, right? Name, email, phone, and then yeah, you either send it to their email, and then
Mm-hmm.
also send them a message on their phone like, hey, it's Dan from Dan Bright AI Solutions. You applied for a custom workflow, whatever. I just sent it to your email. Did you get it? Right.
Awesome.
So you're gonna send it their email and also send them a message that they have asking if they received it. Now this is gonna be your demo page. Uh, yeah, and then your YouTube is going to be basically lead magnets, right? And
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing: you're going to set it up like this: Dan Bright AI Solutions, just like your Instagram, helping MedSpa add 10 to 30K a month in my page system. And then the links is going to be to your type form, which is going to be this right here, which is going to be
Okay.
your. And yeah, don't create this on, or it doesn't really make like it's not going to be like a big difference, but make this on Typeform instead of using Google Forms.
All right. All right. What's the reasoning behind that?
Typeform is just a lot cleaner, and I'm changing as well from Google Forms. It's just a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
Again, it's not like a big reason. Like it's gonna change everything, but it just looks cleaner and looks
Yeah.
better.
Makes sense.
Okay. Then YouTube, you're gonna have a YouTube page, and basically, this is the kind of videos you're gonna create on there. You can read this after, like there are examples and etc. You can
Yeah.
read
Yeah.
this
Read that.
after the call, but basically, the thing about your YouTube is it's not to generate traffic, right? Because your main traffic is gonna come from your ads and your Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is just to nurture them more, right? Because the more time they spend with you, the more nurtured and warm they become, right? The
Makes
more
sense.
time and with Instagram Reels, it's kind of hard because they're only watching like 1 minute Reels, 1.5 minute Reels. But if they land on your YouTube and then watch like a detailed breakdown of 10 minutes, they're going to understand a lot more and they're going to get a lot more nurtured and they're going to get a lot more warmer. So
Mm-hmm.
you can just post like maybe once a week on here and just send the traffic that you're speaking to, let's say in the DMs. You can send them videos and yeah, it also shows that you're more legit as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Any questions around
Nurture
the
them more.
YouTube?
No, no, I think that's pretty clear. I
Yeah,
mean, just nurtures them more really and just makes the sale a lot easier. So it's
yeah,
pretty solid on that
exactly.
also.
Now, yeah, I'm also gonna help you with this later on. Once you have any questions and etc., just ask me
Awesome.
about the YouTube. But yeah, let's get into your Instagram organic. Okay, so you're gonna basically post like one, two, three. There are 4 types of content I believe is gonna work very well with your
Mm-hmm.
user. So the first one is gonna be this one right here. Have you seen this type of content before? I think his name is Hamad or Hamza or something like that.
This one, I know the guy, but I actually haven't seen really much of his content, so no.
So basically, what he's doing is he's just explaining the entire workflow in simple language, right? So you're gonna create like workflows on Miro, right? And then you're just gonna loom them, and then you're gonna add like a voiceover, or you can just talk, and then you're just gonna show like this is like, for example, this AI revenue patch saves MedSpas $25,000 per month,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have the workflow here, explaining it step by step, and yeah, and also right here on the left side you're gonna have like whatever benefits it gives them, right? List of benefits. So for example, this workflow increases your higher gives you higher show up rate, more revenue, more clients, and more leads. And then when you're going through the video, you're just gonna explain it like very easily because these are boomer businesses, right?
Yeah.
This is like Gen X, so these are like 40, 50-year-old people. You don't want to sit there and say, yeah, so this node is attached to this
Yeah.
node and we're going to set up your API. You don't want to confuse them. You want to just like show them that this is how it works and this is how we can make you more money. I'm going to send you his Instagram so you can go ahead and kind of see
Yeah.
what
I'll
how
check
to
it out.
create these videos. I don't remember his name. I think it's Hamad Automates or Hamza or
Hammer like
Hassan,
that. Yeah.
something
It
like that.
rings
The
a bell.
H.
It rings a
Yeah.
bell.
Yeah. Do this on Miro board, and yeah, these
And
are
the
gonna
black
be like your
background,
main videos.
do I do like a
Doesn't matter,
black
bro.
background
You
or does it
can
matter?
no, it doesn't matter. Just look right like a white background,
All right.
just like
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
one right here.
Okay.
That one we created right here. Okay, so that's gonna be it. The second type of content. This guy is actually in my mastermind,
Nice.
Liam. So basically, he's good with this type of content. So basically, he's targeting roofers, as you can see, roofing
Mm-hmm.
company, and he's breaking down basically numbers, right? He's doing a number breakdown of how much he's selling receptionists. So he's like,
Okay.
this receptionist can save your business so much money. Instead of having, for example, I haven't seen this reel, but from what it looks like, if you have three humans, it's going to cost you 150K versus if you have one human plus AI, it's going to cost you 60K. So you're saving a lot of money.
A shit ton.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, that's what you're gonna do. Like just talk about like if you have your med spa is losing, or this is how you can uh, add 30K revenue to your med spa every single month.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you have a human. Let's say this is for receptionists, right? Right now, you have a human picking up all the calls, and then you can basically do like him, right? Instead of having human paying them like 50K in yearly salaries, you can have an AI to do this and pay a lot less.
Okay.
And yeah, X whatever AI patch saves or makes med spas X or Y money per month. And
Yeah.
don't explain the automation, just explain the ROI.
Yep.
So don't sit there and be like, okay, an AI receptionist, every time a lead comes in, is going to pick up the phone. No, don't do that because there is no curiosity left, right? You're going to
Mm-hmm.
already do that in these videos. In this video, you're just going to be like, your med spa is losing so much money, and this is how we can save it with an AI revenue patch, and here is the ROI.
Nice. That makes sense. And like
You can
the
you can study these videos. You're gonna have I'm gonna send you them after this call. And you're gonna have a
awesome.
better understanding.
Awesome. Thanks. And about like the whiteboard, does this so this type of video is basically like standing in front of the whiteboard and just kind of explain that way, or is the unique mechanism of the video something different?
No, you don't have to. You can, as you can see here, a format. You can do Miro, you can do
Or
real
yeah,
dashboard, or you can
I
even
didn't
do
see
pen and
that. Sorry.
paper.
Yep.
Have you seen Alex Ramosi videos like where he's just like it's a camera from above
Yeah.
and he's just
Yeah.
using
Yeah. Yeah.
like pen and
Yep.
paper.
Yeah. I'll try to do something like that
You
probably.
can, yeah,
Yeah. I actually did
it's
like the
different, bro.
whiteboard on the
It's very
table.
different. Do you have a whiteboard?
Yeah, yeah, I actually recorded like way before, like when I was at the complete beginning, even before I met you. Before I started my agency, I was doing like videos with the whiteboard on the table and writing, yeah, explaining what AI is, and that actually honestly did pretty well. It was like I had like a completely new account with like 10 followers maybe, and the video got like 1,200 views. So that type
Okay,
of
great.
thing probably worked pretty well.
Okay, great. Yeah, because everyone has their own unique way of doing it. I know that if I record videos like this, it's not going to perform as well because I'm not very good at this. I'm better at like whiteboard videos, like the ones I do.
Yep.
So that's the reason I do them. But yeah, you can go ahead and if you do whiteboard, if that is what suits you, it's like it's all about just finding your own like touch, right? Because not
Exactly.
everyone
Mm-hmm.
can create the same kind of videos and then get the same kind of results. Because some people they just fucking perform better with
Yep.
face videos. Some people do like whiteboard videos. It depends. You gotta just find your own touch.
I
But
agree.
yeah, these are the kind of videos. And then what you can also do is common questions, right? So a lot of these people are gonna have a lot of questions that about your AI, right? For
Mm-hmm.
example, can my AI book appointments? Can AI do this? Can AI do that? Right? So you can basically go to ChatGPT or Claude and tell it like, what kind of questions would an AI, would med spas have around AI custom workflow,
Yep.
whatever, right? And then it's gonna give you that, and then you're basically gonna put like a put text on top here
Mm-hmm.
by recording yourself, or you're just going to record yourself answering the question, and then you're just going to put text like common question: Can AI book appointments for med spas?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then we have this right here, right? So I like this video. I went to your page, You were like, I tried calling into book
Yeah.
appointment with 35 different med spas or whatever, right? And basically, what you're doing is you're highlighting the pain point, right? I tried booking in an appointment with 35 med spas and none of them picked up. And
Yeah.
this is the reason I went ahead or none of them picked up. And that got me thinking med spas are losing a lot of money. And that's the reason I created this AI,
Yeah. And that
right?
actually
So you're,
happens. So it's not bullshit.
yeah, it's true. It's true. We're not lying
Yeah.
to anyone, right? So it's true. So create videos around like pain point videos where you're highlighting the pain point. And then this is the like the demo content for AI agents.
Mhm. Mhm.
So this is all you're already doing. Like right now, I think you're only doing receptionists, but you can also start doing outbound as well, right?
Okay.
Because there are businesses that get leads, and you know their real human receptionist is too slow to call up the leads. So you can create AI outbound callers as well. Have you heard
Yeah, I'll
about
do that.
those outbound callers?
Yeah, yeah. I've actually the both of my clients are having outbound callers made, so yeah, we can do that
Okay, cool.
definitely.
Yeah, so you can, yeah, so you can start off the video with like this. So you can be like, I just, I just submitted a form on Facebook for a med spa, and look, now it's calling me up, and it's
Yeah.
AI. So this calls up all your leads, and then you kind of talk to it, show how it works. So this is going to be your main content. And yeah, one more thing, make sure to add the word med spa in the beginning of your either visual
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
audio hook. So either you say med spa, right? I tried calling in to book an appointment with 35 med spas, right? That's a visual, that's a audio hook. Or, for example, a visual hook could be right here, right? For example, med spa AI saves med spa AI to save whatever, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure the
Makes sense.
word med spa or aesthetic clinics is there. So when people are scrolling and to see the word med spa, they're gonna be like, okay, let me click on this video.
Mhm.
Make sense?
Yep.
And yeah, also there's a content creation course in your playbooks, and then
Awesome.
prompts and templates on how to use AI to create content. So you
Thanks,
can
bro.
go ahead and watch that as well. It's where is that? It's right here, content creation. Okay,
Mhm. Yep.
cool. Any questions around the Instagram organic content?
Yeah, no, to be honest, I don't think so. I'll just kind of test all of it, all of the things that you recommend, and just see what sticks. You know, just throw shit on the wall and see what sticks. And depending
Yeah,
on,
cool.
okay, so once we see that something is sticking more, like let's say if the I don't know, the first type of video where I'm explaining on the Miro boards, kind of like how the automation works, then if that type of video and how much it of course saves them, if that type of video started performing better, do I just double down on those and just just start pushing out as many of those as possible, or do I keep just
Exactly.
filtering between all of them, switching between all of them?
No, that's exactly what we're going to do. So I haven't walked you through this yet. So basically, the first month of the program is just going to be like onboarding call. I'm going to create your custom game plan and automate your outreach, blah, 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 blah. We're going to get the volume in, and then we can sort of
Mm-hmm.
start tracking, right? And then on the second month, this is called literally optimization momentum, right? So what we're going to do is in the second month, we're going to analyze month one, see what's working, what's not working, angles, ads, traffic sources, DMs, sales, and etc. We're going to double down on what's working, cut out what's not working.
Nice, nice.
So basically, we're gonna or for like our objective in the first month or in the starting phase is to gather as much data as possible, and then in the second month is to basically fine tune it using the data that we have, and
Mm-hmm.
then system like pillar three is basically scaling and
Nice.
hiring sales teams, scaling ad spend, and yeah, basically systemizing and organizing everything.
That's the fun part.
So yeah, that's exactly, bro. Like a lot of people just try and copy. You know, a lot of people are gonna watch this video. They're gonna just try and copy this.
Yeah.
But if they don't know what kind of things to track, if they don't know how to run top of funnel attention acquisition ads, how to script them out, and etc. Yes, they can copy the front end, but they need to understand all of this, which is the back end, which is
Yeah.
they don't understand what kind of metrics to track, how to create these top of funnel attention acquisition ads, how this whole funnel works. So a lot of people try and just do it for themselves, and then they come to my DMs and they're like, bro, I tried posting content and running some ads. I'm not getting any clients. What am I doing
Yeah.
wrong? They need to
Build on
understand
shit
the back end. They need
foundations.
to, yeah, exactly. They need to understand basically what I just showed you, right? So scaling and systemizing everything and organizing and tracking and etc. And that's exactly what I help people do. So yeah,
Yeah.
man, you're in the right place. But yeah, that's
So
your Instagram organic content. Now for the thank you page, there is like a template on this as well. You don't have to create it from scratch. Here it is, thank you page template.
awesome.
So you're gonna basically go ahead and set up a thank you page, and every time someone books a call with you, so on your Calendly, every time someone have booked a call with you, you're gonna take and redirect that traffic to this page. Do you know how
Mm-hmm.
to do that?
Yeah, yeah.
So when you're creating basically a Calendly link or a Calendly like event, in the options, it's something called redirect to URL after
Yeah.
they are booked, and then you're going to redirect them to this thank you page right here. And this thank you page, basically what it's going to do is it's going to basically just make sure that they confirm and they click on yes, they watch the video, and there is like a script to the video as well inside of this. So what you're going to say in the video, and then you can put like wins and testimonials here. If you don't have wins and testimonials yet, you can just put like YouTube videos there. Just call it like extra material. So
Okay.
extra material, and then you can basically put like YouTube videos, links to them inside of here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
and yeah, this is going to increase the show up rate for your bookings.
Yep.
Is that clear?
Yep. Completely.
Do you know where to create these?
Yeah, I think like probably in Calendly, or I'll just wipe code in Lovable or something like that.
Yeah, I created mine in Lovable. You can
Yeah.
use Lovable, you can use Go High Level, you can use ClickFunnels. I would just do it in Lovable.
Yeah, actually, we'll probably do Lovable. Yeah. Would you kind of
You can
recommend?
literally take a
Okay.
screenshot of this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
Wait, will I have this Miro board later? Will you send it to me so I can just, go through it
Yeah,
myself also? Awesome,
yeah.
awesome,
You'll have everything.
awesome. And just a question on this thank you page. You've seen probably my AI profit calculator that I created customly. Would you recommend putting it like at the bottom of the page and kind of explaining what they can do there, or would you completely leave it out there?
Send it to me. Let me see. Send it in the
Okay,
chat here.
okay. Let me let me pull it
Let's
up.
review that as well. There is no chat
So
here, I
basically,
believe.
on the when you scroll one lower, it's in the chat. I sent it the link.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
When you
Solution let
scroll
air
down
build
one,
revenue.
here's the air
Yeah,
profit
there we go.
calculator. This is
Okay,
actually
see how much extra revenue cost saving. Yeah, unlocking your business 1 year. Yeah, what were
I'll
we
let
gonna
you
say?
just go through it as like a business owner if you were.
Okay, cool. What's your average monthly revenue? Estimate is fine. $50,000. What's the monthly cost of employees handling admin calls? Um, how many new leads do you get per month? 100. Choose your focus area. Sales pipeline management, running lead charge, following up. Okay. Additional annual revenue. Get annual cost of savings, total annual impact. Book your free revenue edit. Okay. If I'm gonna be honest, bro, like
Yeah.
the first thought that came to my head is, how did you calculate this?
It's based on a fuck ton of data. So it's not like I'm pulling
Yeah,
it out of my
but
ass.
it doesn't matter. But it
Yeah.
doesn't matter because I'm
Okay.
not gonna have the opportunity to ask you this question.
Okay.
I'm just
How
gonna be
would you
like,
do you think
so
there's a way
what
we
you
could
would
go
do, what
about
you
it?
could do is, yeah, yeah. So look at this. Let me just put in some random numbers here. Choose your focus area. Shit. Okay. Now, once that I've analyzed all of this,
Hmm.
what I would do is I would put like a small link here and call it like click here to see how we calculated
Okay.
these numbers.
Yeah, that's a really good point to be honest.
Yeah,
That's
it's like just
honestly
like a
like hearing
small
it
one.
from you. It's a good point.
Yeah, yeah, just like a small one. It doesn't have to, because not everyone is gonna have this question. But yeah, using this, if you should redirect them to using this,
Just the
uh,
calculator. The rest I'll just throw out.
Yeah, this I wouldn't have because I don't. You don't wanna confuse them and give them too much. Just
Yep.
this section right here.
Yep.
See how much extra revenue and cost savings AI could unlock for your business in 1 year. Yeah, calculate my revenue. These are customers based. Yeah, if you can add in like this small page and then all of the formulas you have used, just put them in a
Mhm.
page or just put like a simple video explaining how you have calculated this.
Awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. And like,
And
yeah, I'll just add it in there.
instead of adding a link, what I would do is I would just add like, let's just do it like this. Take this and then let's change the color on this to, and I will just have it like here,
Awesome. Yeah, yeah.
calculator. So
Maybe like even in
adding a
the.
new link, like to redirect them on another page, have this here, have this here, and then uh, the extra material, and then I would just put it here.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, I can even maybe even mention in the video, like if you want to, see how much your specific business could earn from this per year, make more money from it. Then down below you've got the template, so you just fill in a few simple information and it spits
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Right now the video says like the script that I created for you says like if you want you can scroll down and watch some client interviews or some
Mhm.
testimonials,
Mhm.
but you can just call it like you can just say like click down below to calculate how much revenue your business is losing.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Make sense?
Yep, totally.
Cool. Now let's get into your DM setting flow. So here's what you're gonna do, right? Every follower that you're gonna get, because here's what the top of funnel. We're gonna cover the ads in our next calls. I don't want to
Mhm.
confuse you, so I don't want to cover the ads right now. The ads is pretty heavy, and it's like a lot to consume. So we're gonna get that into that in next calls,
Mhm.
and once we're ready to start them. But basically, all of the people that is gonna follow you from the ads, you're gonna DM them, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of people think that this is cold DMs. This is not cold DMs. These are warm conversations with potential business owners. Cold DMs is like you're just fucking finding a list and just
Yeah.
DMing the fuck out of everyone. You don't even know anything about them. You're just disrupting them, right? They
Mhm.
don't even want you to DM them. These people, they start following you because they liked your content or they
Yep.
liked your ad. They like the top of funnel attention acquisition ad, right? So clicked on your profile, they probably started following you. Now what you do is, let's say John started following you. Like, John, are you looking to integrate AI into your business or did you just follow for the content, right? So basically the goal is to get a reply and identify if they are the ICP, if they are a business owner that we can actually get as a potential client, right?
Yep.
And if they don't reply, just send them like a follow up. And then if they reply, tell you, yeah, I am looking to integrate business into my AI into my business. Then our number two is trying to get the pain out of them. So you're gonna ask them, I see, do you have an idea of what you're looking to automate in your business with AI? If not, no worries. Let's find that out. Or yeah, you're gonna ask them this question first, right? So this question first, I see. Do you have an idea of what you're looking to automate in your within your business? They tell you yes. Uh, if they tell you no, you're like, no worries. Let's find that out. So, what's the biggest revenue leak in your business right now? I
Mhm.
wouldn't say revenue leak. I would just say like, what's the biggest bottleneck in your business right now?
Okay.
In your business right now, that's that's costing you money. So you're basically kind of asking them like, trying to get the pain out of them, right? Trying to see what they're trying to
Mhm.
automate. And if they mention, for example, yeah, missing calls, then you're gonna be like, interesting. So what's the average value of a customer uh, for you or for your mitzvah? And then tell you like $500. And you're like, I see. So if you're missing, let's say, 100 calls with blah 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 blah, so much show, no show, blah blah blah, you're basically losing, and then calculate the rough amount every single month. So
Mhm.
basically what you want to get them to do is, the goal with this right here is that you want to amplify the pain, because they
Mhm.
probably haven't thought about it this way. They haven't probably broken down the maths on how much they're losing out on, right? So you're going to basically make them aware of the problem, and you're going to get them to think about their specific number. So if they're losing out on 30K every single month, we want them to think about the specific number and basically make the pain crystal clear.
Yeah.
Okay, and then uh, you're gonna basically you ask that question. So you're losing so much money every single month because you're losing calls, and then they're gonna tell you yes, and then you're like, that this is pretty much what I do, and this is super common for med spas, and this could absolutely be fixed with AI, with or just call it a fucking bro, just call it whatever name, just call it something cool.
Yeah.
I just call it like AI X automation for med spas. You can call it like AI uh, no lose calls automation for med spas, right? Just so it describes
Yeah.
what it is.
Something cool.
And then like instead of pitching, then you're gonna be like, instead of pitching it to you, John, I can go ahead and create a free demo for you so you can see how it look like. Should I send it here?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to end every message with a question so you can increase the response rate.
Yep.
So you're basically telling them, yeah, that's what I do with this automation. And instead of sitting here and pitching you, trying to sell you, I can just go ahead and create a demo for you so you can see how if you like it, right? Tell you yes. If they tell you like if they don't reply, just follow up. If they tell you yes, create the demo, and then you tell them, here's your demo. Have you had one of these before for your business? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna ask a question again. You're not only gonna send the demo because they're gonna watch it, probably not get back to you. So you're gonna ask a question after that as well. And this is very important. You send the demo in the first message, and then in the second message, you ask if they had this for their business before. So it's two separate messages.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Then they're gonna tell you probably no, and maybe they're gonna ask you a question. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna basically send them to a call. If you want to see how this could work for your med spa, I can show you in about 15 minutes, or not in about 15 minutes, but show you uh, show you. It would take 10 to 15 minutes. I got a few spots this week. Does Tuesday or Thursday work better for you? So instead of sending them your Calendly link, you're first going to try and book them manually. Because Calendly link, they're going to go on there, they're going to see spots, adds a lot of friction, right? Because a
Yep.
lot of this is psychology. It adds a lot of friction. They're probably not going to book. And even if they book, like, it's better if you just ask them Tuesday or Thursday. You give them two options. So the brain is like, okay, Tuesday or Thursday. Instead of a Calendly link, then it's like hundreds of things in their mind. Yeah, I can do it tomorrow. I can do it later. You know how it goes, right?
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Friction, basically. Yeah, you gotta minimize it as much as possible.
Exactly. So if they don't respond after getting the demo, just follow up with them, and you follow up like 4 to 5 times.
Awesome.
Any questions around the DM setting flow?
No, that makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, it warms them up well. It asks them the question. It shows that you actually give a shit. You know, that you actually care about what their problem is, and that you can actually solve their specific thing, which is exactly what I do. And yeah, then you're basically just trying to get them on the call and try and do it with as low friction as possible, because that's honestly something that I see a lot of AI agencies, even from my perspective, doing pretty wrong. That they just add such a shit ton of friction, bro. Like just and they don't even know it. That's the thing, that you need somebody
Yeah.
to actually tell you, like, bro, this is fucked. Like you adding so much friction to this, the person is just gonna, it's too much for them to process in the moment, and to actually calmly and confidently get them through a funnel all the way to buy. So that's definitely
Yeah.
good stuff here.
Yeah. This is what I want you to remember, bro. This whole funnel, the whole point of this funnel is to increase trust. Okay. So this is a T.
Yeah.
And then lower friction.
Mhm.
So this whole funnel is increasing trust and lowering friction. That's all I want you to focus on.
Yep.
When you're speaking to them, whatever you're doing, you want to increase the trust as much as possible through the middle of funnel, right? Through all of this, and then reduce the friction as much as possible.
Sounds good.
Now, let's get into your client fulfillment. Are you creating the AI agents yourself right now?
No, no, no. I'm not. I'm not. I've actually got a small dev team under me.
Great, great. Yeah, that's exactly what you're going to use. So you got this part covered, right?
Yep. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I don't have to. Yeah, you
It's
don't have
actually a guy I
to.
found
And how
through
are other
you.
developers?
It's actually a
Oh, is
guy
it
I
my
found.
developer?
No, no, no. It's actually, I don't know if you remember it. Like a few weeks ago, you posted a dude on your Instagram story that he was basically asking you to be a part of your AI agency, that
Oh,
he can fulfill for you. I DM'd him, and since
yeah.
then, just gotta say we've worked on a lot of cool shit together. So yeah, he's here. We're
Okay.
pretty close now. So it's thanks
Okay,
to you,
that's
bro.
good. That's good. Yeah. Thanks to me, he's making money. That's good.
Yes,
I
sir.
like to hear
Yes,
that.
sir. Watch his Instagram stories.
Yeah, is he posting? Is it on Instagram?
Yeah, yeah, it was on Instagram, the story.
Oh yeah. I remember now. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I remember he's applied to work with me, and then I was like, yeah, bro, I don't. I already got a developer.
Yeah.
There you go for my audience. Okay, cool. Now I want you. These are some bonuses that I added in here as well. I
Mm-hmm.
want you to maximize your, because you already got clients. I want you to maximize your revenue, right? So I want you to add in a referral system. You can do this with your. You can start with your current clients right now.
Mm-hmm.
If not, you can always do this with your future clients and always just give them a little heads up that you have a referral system. So there are three ways you can do the referral. Option A is that your client is going to refer someone and they're going to get 25% off for the next month, right? Because you're taking monthly retainers,
Mm-hmm.
or they're going to get $500 in cash, or they're going to get like a free automation, right? So the free automation can be, for example, let's say you sold someone an outbound caller, you can give them like if they get you a client, let's say the client is worth 3,000, 5,000, whatever, you can get them a free review collector or whatever
Mm-hmm.
they would want.
Yeah.
And this is basically, yeah, you know the psychology behind it. This is basically
Yeah.
going to get people to refer more clients to you. You're going to get more clients. They're going to get more. Because here's the thing, bro. If you're working with, let's say, a med spa owner, the med spa owner probably knows hundreds of other med spa owners. So
Yeah.
why not take advantage of that?
Exactly.
So this is what you're gonna do. You can use either one of these or two of them. So you can either do free automation setup plus 25% off for both of them, or you can kind of find out yourself. You can read this and kind of find out
Yeah.
yourself. Then option B is client refers, and then the business that signs up get 1 month free plus the 25% off for the client who refers you the business.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
option C is this is like a only for the client. So one referral, they get $500 cash. Three referrals, they get $1,500 plus from one free month for the person that you the business that you they referred to you, and then five referrals, $2,500 in cash for the business that referred you these, and then two free months plus priority support for the business that you sign
Nice.
on.
Nice.
So basically, this is going to increase. Like you can just literally go to your businesses that you're working right now, your clients, and you can uh,
Yeah, I'll
ask them
definitely do
like,
that. Definitely do that. I
yeah,
know actually one of
because
them
it's
has
like,
got like
bro,
a. Sorry?
yeah, go ahead.
No, I know that actually one of them has got a pretty extensive network of, hair clinics and medical clinics and stuff like that. So, gonna do that.
Exactly. And do you have money sitting in your bro in your business? So why not
Yeah.
use it? Now, a partnership system is what you can develop as well, right? So this is you
Mm-hmm.
right here. This is marketing agencies, and the marketing agencies you can literally reach out to marketing agencies and tell them, hey, I sell AI to med spas. You sell ads to med spas, or you help them with their marketing. Let's partner up because you already all you have to do is just refer me to your clients, and then we can get a 25% commission of the sale, right? So
That's dope.
let's say
That's dope.
this marketing agency is working with med spas. You're gonna be like, hey, uh, you're already working med spas. Give me some of your clients, or pitch my AI to some of your clients. If they sign up, you get a 25% commission. So
Awesome.
that's basically free money for you. You don't have to do a lot.
Yeah.
Does this make sense? It's
Yeah,
very
totally.
easy,
This
very simple,
this is,
straightforward.
I think, like super powerful, bro. Because like actually one of the people I'm dealing with for one of my clients, the hair restoration clinic, she's actually like a consultant for them, and she's got contacts for several other companies which she's consulting for. This so this is like this kind of situations which you mean that you can apply this to, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep, definitely gonna do that. This is fucking valuable, bro.
Yeah, there is so much I'm gonna teach you, bro. Like, you have 3 months with me. This is just our first fucking call, bro. Look how
Yeah.
much we already covered. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna teach you in the next calls. There is so many ways to get clients, bro. A lot of people are just like thinking in the box, like, bro, just cold calling,
Yeah,
calling. There is
exactly,
millions of ways
exactly.
to get clients, bro. I'm gonna
So
teach you all
many.
of them. So now for the automated outreach, A lot of people think with the AI social funnel, just because I say outreach sucks, that you're not going to do outreach. Obviously, outreach works.
Yeah.
Yes, it sucks, but it works. And what you're basically going to do is you're going to build a commission-based army, right? You're going to build someone. You're going to hire people who are basically going to set appointments for you by doing cold calls every single day, right? So let's say you have two people doing 300 cold calls each every single day. That's 600 cold calls every single day. And as you know, cold outreach is a number-based game. The more you do, the more
Yeah.
money you can make. So if you have 600 cold calls happening every single day, you're going to at least book 3 to 5 appointments. Not even that, bro. Like 3 to 5 appointments a week, maybe, right? And it's better than nothing. And yes, the leads are going to be shit. Yes, all of that, but
Still
at
money.
least you're getting more calls. Until we're at the point where I'm at the, like, remember you asked me a question a couple of days ago why I stopped with
Yeah.
outreach, and I told
Yeah.
you like the reason I stopped with outreach is because I'm getting so much business through my AI social funnel that it doesn't make sense to, because last month, bro, I booked 32 sales calls. Right, that's a
That's
fuck
insane.
ton, bro.
That's insane, bro.
That's yeah, and all through my Instagram. None of them from my cold outreach. So for me, it's better to fill up my spots, my calendar with 32 sales calls that are qualified and ready to buy, which has a higher show up rate and high close rate. I literally had 74% show up rate last month, right? And I closed 9 clients and collected 35K upfront. But yeah, it's better for me to have those spots filled up with qualified business owners or warm business owners rather than having 16 of them from my social funnel and 16 of them from my cold callings. It doesn't make sense to me. So you're going to get to a point where you're not going to need this anymore.
Yep.
But yeah, if you always want to scale, you can use this.
Yeah.
And when you get a closer, you can always you can hire, like, this is what I'm thinking of doing. I'm thinking of hiring another closer and having them only for my outreach. They're only going to take calls
Okay.
that are booked through sales calls. So
Yeah.
we can, there is so, bro, there is like so much I'm going to teach you, bro. There is like, we can do this. There is so many ways to go about
It's a way
this.
more
But yeah, bro,
extensive
this
business
is,
than yeah.
yeah. Yeah, bro, this is basically everything. Which is going to be like what you need to set up right now. And the next calls, because we're going to have calls every time. Where is your, this is your dashboard. One second. Yeah, this is your dashboard. So every time on here, once you complete these tasks, you're going to have a new set of tasks. And then once you complete these tasks, you're going to book a check-in call with me. And on the check-in call, we'll go through it. And then, yeah, but depending on that, we're going to give you the next steps. But in the next calls, basically, what we're going to cover is we're going to cover how to set up your ads. That's the most important thing. Ad scripts, optimizing your call outreach, tracking your call outreach, automatic outreach with a commission-based army, analyzing your content performance, doubling down on what's working, analyzing angles and messaging, hiring development teams. You probably don't need this. So I'm going to remove this.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you story sequences, bro.
Okay.
Story sequences is. Do you know what story sequences is?
Yeah, yeah, I see them in info all the time, but I've never actually like I don't really know how to go about it myself, but I know that they are so fucking powerful,
Bro,
bro.
they are so fucking powerful, bro. They are so powerful. Story sequences, I haven't done them personally on my AI agency user yet, but on my personal user, bro, they are so fucking powerful. So I'm going to show you how to build out story sequences.
Excited, bro,
Uh,
excited.
and it's not just going to be like generic story sequences. It's going to be for your brand, your messaging, your
Yep.
offer, and your AI. Going to help you set up trackers, set up sales teams, right? So instead of, because once you start getting enough volume, your time is going to be very, very important. And we don't
Yeah.
want you to use your time on taking sales calls. We want to hire sales teams for you who's going to do the DM setting, reach out to new followers, and do the sales calls. So you're free from that and you can
Awesome.
basically manage the business from the top.
Awesome.
I'm also going to show you how to use testimonials and case studies to get more clients. And then also, we'll kind of see how your sales is going. But if you need help in sales, I'm going to teach you sales and also covering sales scripts as well.
Awesome. Well, hopefully that won't be the biggest, most necessary thing if we really warm them up right and
Yeah.
pre-qualify them right.
Yeah, but you can always better the sales skills, bro. So imagine you have good pre what do you call it, pre-call sales, and then
Yeah.
good sales skills as well. You're fucking bulletproof, bro. You close
Yeah.
every deal that comes in.
It's the fucking unicorn.
Yeah, bro, that's it. Do you have any questions around this?
Yeah, I would say honestly, nothing right now because everything seems really solid. Everything seems really well built out and like a really solid step-by-step plan, which it's like easy, quote unquote, to follow in the sense that it's clear. But of course, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be. It takes effort to do this thing. But otherwise, we'll just be iterating, I guess, along the way. That's future calls. I mean, we're gonna be working together for 3 months, right? So we're gonna have loads of
Yeah.
time for iteration, for optimization. As you said, literally the second phase is optimization, and then scaling, bro. Looking forward to
Yeah, man.
get this to those dream 30, 50K a month, consistently and sustainably.
100%, bro.
That's the
Easy,
aim,
bro.
bro. It's
Easy, bro. Easy.
some people I've seen like they hit like a 30, 50K a month, but they don't have systems. You know what I mean? So it's just not scalable. So then the next month they're like at 5K, then maybe 10K, 12K, and then back at
Exactly.
5K. So here, really, my
Exactly.
goal is the reason what I'm going into this with is that I want to build a sustainable and consistent and basically scalable system which can, feed myself and my family for years and years and years and years and years.
100%, bro. It will. It will. And yeah, bro. Let's see. What else was it? I was gonna say something. Okay, I can't remember it. But yeah, bro. What do you think about the call so far? What do you think about everything that you have gotten in the program so far?
Bro, fucking insane. That's all I can say. Like, the first impression matters, and I gotta say, the first impression is fucking amazing. I would say that this is definitely like, we've talked about my goals. What my goal is, I do this for my family. I do this for, my future family, my current family, and I believe that this is going to give us the life that I want for us. So I'm actually like super grateful
100%,
that
bro.
you even took me on because I know you don't literally take everyone on. You only want like serious people who are going into this with the
You're serious, bro. That's why you're here.
yeah, exactly,
You
exactly.
joined
So
my first program, bro. You joined my first program. You were broke. You joined my first program.
yeah,
Look at you now, bro. You closed 2 clients, 3 clients, bro. You're obviously I want to take you on, bro.
yes, sir. Got
So
a 6K week,
no
six
worries
K
about
week.
that.
Gonna be
Yeah,
getting
bro.
those hopefully soon consistently.
Yeah, bro. Of course. I had a 5K week this week. I just posted on Instagram all the
Awesome,
numbers and everything.
awesome, bro.
So yeah, bro. And that was a bad week for me, bro. I'm telling you, that was a bad week. My best week so far with the AI social funnel have been like the 10K week.
Yeah, I
Eight
saw
leads.
that.
Look,
I saw that.
listen to this, bro. 8 leads. 5 of them booked on a call. 3 of them closed. $10,000 collected in cash, bro, without doing any outreach, bro. That's so fucking powerful.
Bro, and people are fucking complaining after doing 300 cold calls.
Yeah, bro. Do you see how this is a lot better than the cold calling funnel and the outdated funnel everyone is using?
For sure,
Because this is
man.
actually building trust.
For sure, man. Like I was doing cold calling myself, like for like, quite a while, quite a lot of cold calls, and
Yeah.
it's not only the fact that it's not as effective, it's also the fact like you personally it just demotivates you. No
Oh,
matter how
100%.
hard you are, no matter how hard you are as a
Yeah.
person, it still hits when you get fucking 300 no's, people swearing at you,
Yeah.
and you just feel like, oh shit, am I a scammer or what? Like, why
Yeah,
do people want
exactly,
to
bro.
talk
You
to me?
can, yeah, bro. You could have like the Cristiano Ronaldo mindset. You could have the
Yeah.
bulletproof mindset. But, bro, you're a human in the end. If you get, let's say, every single day, 99% of the outreach you do, you get 99 no's, 99% no's,
Yeah.
and 1 yes. Obviously, it's gonna be demotivating, bro. You can be a monk, bro. You can have the most bulletproof
Fucking David
mindset, but it's
Goggins,
still
bro.
gonna be demotivating. Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
it's still gonna be demotivating. So it doesn't matter, bro, how hard you are. It's not sustainable, bro. It's not fucking
Yeah.
sustainable. How long you're gonna do it for? Okay, you're
Exactly.
gonna hire outreach teams, but it's every time you want to scale the outreach team, every time you want to scale the business, you're gonna have to hire new people and you're gonna have to put more money into it. So
Yeah.
yes, here's what's gonna happen. Your revenue is gonna go up on paper, but your expenses is gonna go up as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this right here, the gap is still gonna stay the same. So your profit is still gonna stay the same, right? So you're still gonna have like 35% profits, 50% profits, or 45% profits. Because whenever you want to scale, you have to hire more people, you have to scrape more leads, you have to get more burner numbers. Have you seen this video, bro? Let me show you this video right here.
Show me.
Let me find this video. I want you to watch this video, bro. And I want everyone who's watching this to watch this video because this is where I break down Uh, let's see. Break down everything of how much, because a lot of people is like, yeah, bro, I don't want to spend money on ads because it's expensive,
Yeah,
right? But what they don't see right here is, watch this video right here, and you can understand how expensive cold outreach actually is. How cold outreach keeps you
yeah,
broke.
I saw that.
This video right. Have you seen this one?
Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah, bro.
insane.
You're spending how much you're spending. Yeah, look at this right here. So you're spending to get 3 months to land your first clients. You're spending $8,628. That's 10 grand, bro. That's fucking crazy. How are you
That's
gonna spend
insane,
that
bro.
much money and tell me, yeah, bro, I don't have money for ads, but you're spending this
Yeah,
much on outreach and
exactly.
getting 1 to 2% reply rate?
Like I
It's
I
crazy,
literally
bro.
got my like bills, monthly subscriptions for like the cold outreach, softwares and all that bullshit around it, like day before yesterday. And I wanted to cancel it because I'm not gonna be doing it myself right now. Then we're gonna create the hiring the VAs for the commission army, right? But
Yeah,
I asked for a refund basically because I'm like, fuck, bro, that's a lot of money. Like,
it
why
is.
would I do this since I can take the same money, put into ads, and
Yeah,
firstly, I can feel better. Although, of course, you gotta grind, but you can feel better and mainly get fucking better results. And mainly, it's sustainable. Like
yeah,
with cold
bro.
outreach, you're not gonna build a company. You're not gonna build a real company with only cold outreach. You gotta create the inbound
Yeah,
systems, the fucking scalable stuff. So that's the stuff which
yeah,
is going to
bro.
feed your family for 10 years, right?
Yeah. Which company, bro? Tell me one big company that have ever reached out to you asking, begging you to buy. Yes,
Yeah.
you're probably getting emails, but it's because you opted in, you
Yeah.
showed interest.
Yeah.
But you have never gotten a phone call from Apple, fucking randomly, bro. Like, hey, bro,
Imagine that,
I
bro.
I'm
Imagine
trying to
that.
sell iPhones, bro. No, that
Drop the
doesn't
new
happen, and
16
that's the
Pro.
reason. Yeah, bro, that's the reason they are the big companies. So a lot of
Yeah.
people don't understand this. And the gurus they listen to as well, bro. All the gurus telling them, yeah, bro, do call outreach. None of the fucking gurus are doing call outreach, bro. I promise you that.
Exactly.
Go and research
Exactly, bro.
every guru. And when I had this realization, I was like, why is no one talking about this? And this is the exact reason.
Yeah. That makes total sense, bro. That makes total sense. And I think that soon people are going to start realizing it more and more. But I just hope that the serious people that they realize it soon enough because, in a certain period of time, the it's not going to be as easy as it is now. Because right now there isn't.
Because one more thing, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to cancel it, but one more thing I
No.
want to mention. AI is new, right? And this means we are in the brand establishment period, right? Because when there is new things in the market, obviously there are no brands around it,
Yeah.
right? Which
Exactly.
brands have you heard of right now,
Exactly.
right? Which sells AI? Obviously ChatGPT and extra, but we're not talking about those kind of people.
Yeah.
We're talking about agencies and basically middlemen. There are no brands right now. So the people who create a brand right now around it with the AI social funnel, like I told you, are going to be the first ones
Yeah.
creating a
And make a
brand.
fuck
And
ton of
those are
money.
the ones who are going to take the upper side. That's exactly what I did. But I have fucking 700 followers on my Instagram and getting a shit ton of clients, bro. Last week I got like 10 applications from posting 0 pieces of content and spending like, I don't even know how much I spent, but I would say like $300 on ads. I got 10 warm fucking leads and closed one for 5K, made the money back. So my expense was like $300 and the last week on ads, and then I made back $5,000.
Bro, that's
So that's
insane.
$4,700 profit.
That's really awesome. Like, I just hope that more people who are really genuinely serious about this realize this because the people who realize it and really capitalize on this, they're gonna be
They can do it
laughing.
later, bro.
Yeah, they can do it.
They
Yeah,
can do it later. Let's not
yeah, they
let's
can
not
do
let's
it
not create
later.
competition, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Bro,
Exactly,
I'm gonna be
exactly.
honest, bro. All this call, it was just bullshit, bro. Like keep doing call.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
exactly, bro.
this was just a
Fuck that.
joke.
Fuck
It
that.
was just a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah. Just keep doing
Don't let's not
outreach.
create competition, bro. But yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Uh,